You were born without a name, without a single word. You did not know where you were, you did not know what you were, you did not even know the word God. It was told to you by someone else, and that someone was also told by someone else. Some were told God is in a statue. They saw their parents bow, so they bowed too. Some were told God is in a book, so they memorized the book and said, "These are God's words." Others were told God lives in the sky, so they looked up when they prayed. Some were taught to fast, some to sing, some to heal, some to meditate, all in God's name. And each one believed this is the true God. But if God is one, how can there be so many images, so many rules, so many contradictions? What's more likely, that all of them are true, or that none of them are? Maybe all you have ever known about God was handed down, just like your name, just like your language, just like your religion. Can you even find a single thing that you know to be God without being told? If you were born on a different land to different parents with a different book, your God would be different. So is that God, or is that conditioning? See how the mind searches for something holy, but only through what it has learned. And what it has learned is not sacred, it is second-hand. If a child sees their parents weep before a statue, the child believes God must live here. If the village says this book fell from the sky, then the child reads it like the voice of God. If the priest says God watches you, the child begins to fear and calls that fear reverence. Desire follows. Desire for safety, for heaven, for reward, and so God becomes a giver. Fear deepens and God becomes a protector. And slowly the sacred becomes a transaction. Do good, receive blessing. Do bad, receive punishment. But is that love or is that control? And who taught you this? Can you find that one now? Or are you just echoing what was said before you? Do you really know God, or do you believe in the idea of God? Because belief is not knowing. Belief is saying, I don't know, but I will accept this anyway. If you truly want to find out God, not for comfort, not for answers, but because something in you must know, then search cannot begin with belief. It must begin with the one who is searching. So, who is searching? Who wants to know? Do you know yourself, or do you only know what has been passed to you? Are you the body? You say my hand, my face, but who is this my? When the body dies, it's still there, but you say they are gone. So what's left? Can that be seen? Can that be named? Have you ever met yourself outside of what was taught to you? Try this. What is your name? You will say the name given to you, not a name you choose. Where are you from? Again, handed down, a place, a culture, a religion. Even your preference, your likes and dislikes are imitations. You saw your parents angry in traffic, and now traffic makes you angry. You heard them say this food is disgusting, and now you say the same. So is anything truly yours? And if not, how can the God you believe in be anything but a reflection of your own programming? The false self seeks a false God, and that's why there are so many gods. Not because God is many, but because confusion has many faces. But the moment is here now to see without the mask. Even your desires were never born with you. You did not arrive with a list of things to want, nor did you choose what to avoid. These desires are received shaped by what you see, by images that gain fame or attention. Like beauty, it's not inherent, but a product of conditioning carved by society's standard. The desire to have what others acknowledge is not your own, but a reflection of what's been sold to you. Wealth is the same. Not the possession of money, but the image of it, the power it holds to buy anything instantly, the attention it commands. And political power, it's the same, a connection, an image that can bypass the rules, become the favor you seek. But none of these desires are divine. They are born from human imagination, shaped by ego and conditioning. The divine has no hierarchy, no division. It is equal in all, in everything. Humanity creates the separation, the desire for more, and then turns to the divine, expecting it to fulfill these conditioned wants. But the divine does not play by these rules. You can wish for wealth, for power, for success, but it won't come through prayer or wishful thinking. You must work for it, or by chance be born into it. In the pursuit of wealth, beauty, power, fame, wisdom, whatever these illusions may be, one becomes so consumed by the effort to embody them that they forget to simply exist. And in that, they become enslaved to their own creation, working endlessly like a servant to an illusion, never realizing they are already free. And yet, when you see it all clearly, you realize there is nothing missing. What you think is missing is a product of conditioning, an image you have been taught to desire. Everything essential to life is already here. Your breath, your sight, your heartbeat, your senses, all of it operating seamlessly without effort. The divine holds nothing, it needs nothing, and in that there is nothing missing. Not to ask where is God, but to ask where are you? Not your body, not your name, not your past. That which sees all of it. That which sees but cannot be seen. That which is aware but never held. And if that is so, then God has never been absent, only misnamed. Not a man, not a book, not a place. Right here, before the word, before the search, before the seeker. Undivided, untaught, unnameable. It is not here, and it is not there. It is everywhere, because that's all there is. It has no name. Names are given as a pointer, but a name cannot contain it. Just like sand, the word sand does define the sand, but it is not the sand. Like the ocean, the word ocean cannot contain the ocean. And so with God or any name, they are but pointers, not the truth itself. The word cannot contain the vastness wrapped in 3 letters. It may point to eternity, but the word, it is transcendent. It can be erased, vanished from paper, forgotten by time. Imagine, if the whole world, the entire human race, were to vanish tomorrow, the words would still be gone. The building, books, statues, all would crumble, all would be lost. But the eternal remains untouched by time or destruction, and that is the essence, not bound by name or form, not confined to a paper or stone. It has never been absent, but it is everywhere. It is the essence that makes everything possible, yet it cannot be contained by any name or form, not even it. And yet, even to speak a single word cannot happen without it.